In this video, we're going to have a look at how to solve a simultaneous equation problem in a context. Quite often these come up at National 5 exams. The process of working through the simultaneous equation is exactly the same, but it's just been able to generate the simultaneous equation from the problem. Okay, so we've got one example here. 2 fish suppers and 3 sausage suppers cost £25.30. 3 fish suppers and 4 sausage suppers cost £35.70. Calculate the cost of 1 fish supper and 1 sausage supper. Okay, so the whole idea behind mathematics is to be able to make things more efficient, to use a shorthand to try and solve problems really quickly. You could solve this eventually using a trial and error approach, but using a simultaneous equations approach will allow you to get there much quicker. So see, instead of writing 2 fish suppers, what I'm going to write is 2x. And instead of 3 sausage suppers, I'm going to write 3y. 2 fish suppers and 3 sausage suppers is £25.30. We need to do something though. We need to make sure that the person that's marking our work knows that we understand what x and y are. So we're going to let a fish supper be x, and we're going to let a sausage supper to equal y. This is something that the SQ are sometimes on the lookout for. You might lose a mark for not saying what your x and your y are. Okay, so we got that from the first sentence. On the second sentence, we've got 3 fish suppers, so that's 3x plus 4y is £35.70. Our goal is we want to work out what is 1 fish supper and 1 sausage supper. Essentially, what is x, what is y. So we're going to solve these equations simultaneously. I'm going to call this equation 1 and equation 2. Our goal is we want to try and get the same number in front of one of the letters. In this case, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to choose to get the same number in front of the x's. At the minute it's 2 and 3. The lowest common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6, and I can get there quite easily. I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 3, because 2 times 3 will give me 6. I'm going to multiply equation 2 by 2, because 3 times 2 will give me 6. So that's going to give me, what's that going to give me? 6x plus 9y is equal to 3 25s is 75, so it's going to be 75.90. And multiplying this by 2, we're going to get 6x plus 8y equals, that's going to be 2 lots of 35 is 70, 2 lots of 70p is 140, so that's going to be £71.40. Okay, so we've now scaled, that's the stage called scaling, so we can now go ahead and start eliminating. So here we want to eliminate the x's. So we have a look here, we've got 6x and 6x. Notice that they both have the same sign. If we added them, we would get 12x. So we're going to need to subtract. So we're going to do equation 3, subtract equation 4. 6x take away 6x disappears. 9y take away 8y is 1y, which we just write as y. And we should be able to work through this. So that's going to be 90 take away 40 is 50. So we've worked out that the cost of y, so a sausage supper, is £4.50. We want to work out a fish supper as well, so we need to substitute. Y equals 450 into the first equation, or the second equation. You can substitute it into any equation to work out the other. So it's 2x plus 3y's, so that's plus 3 lots of 450, is equal to 25.30. Now we just want to go ahead and solve this equation. That's going to be 2x plus 12, that's 1350, is equal to 25.30. We'll subtract 1350 from both sides, so that's going to be 1180. Let's just double check that, so it's going to be 1230 11.80, yep. And then we'll divide by 2. And I think that's going to be £5.90. £5.90 times 2 is £11.80. So then we can just say a fish supper costs £5.90. Sausage supper costs £4.50. And there you go. Okay, so the hard thing here is just to get the context and turn it into the equation. Once you've got the equation, it's just a straightforward simultaneous equation problem. Thank you very much. Hopefully that was helpful.